Shocking allegations surrounding top officials continue to resonate this week in Virginia. These scandals potentially changing the faces of Virginia's government.
Now resign! Now resign!
Dozens gather outside of Capitol Square today with a concise message. They want Governor Northam to resign. Virginia Governor Northam said he was in this photo that appeared in his 1984 medical school yearbook. Now he insists he is not in the picture, but did admit to wearing blackface.
I did participate in a dance contest in San Antonio, in which I darkened my face as part of a Michael Jackson costume.
Other government officials making their opinions of Governor Northam very clear.
The key thing right now is Governor Northam needs to resign. There's no excuse for him not to. What he has said is completely disqualifying.
The president has said he thinks it's unforgivable, it's unconscionable. Or you can go back to his tweet and his words that this person apologized and then said, gee, it wasn't me, I didn't do it.
The second face of Virginia, Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax, now faces a sexual assault allegation. What began as consensual kissing quickly turned into a sexual assault. Mr. Fairfax put his hand behind my neck and forcefully pushed my head towards his crotch, claims Vanessa Tyson, whom he met at the 2004 Democratic National Convention. Fairfax released a statement in response, reading in part, "At no time did she express to me any discomfort or concern about our interactions." Then there's Virginia Attorney General Mark Herring, the next in line to the governorship, admitting Wednesday he too appeared in blackface at a party in 1980.
This has obviously been an extraordinarily challenging week for all Virginians, and I think regardless where we stand, I mean, there needs to be a moment of our Commonwealth coming together.
Within these controversies are heavy political implications as well, since the third in line to the governorship is a Republican, which would flip control of the governor's mansion. Virginia Attorney General Mark Herring has since apologized, calling it a one-time occurrence and saying, quote, "It was really a minimization of both people of color and a minimization of a horrific history I knew well even then." New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft is pleading not guilty to prostitution-related charges, according to Monday court documents. Authorities arrested Kraft as part of a months-long investigation into sex trafficking that focused on spas and massage parlors in Florida. Prosecutors claim to have video of him engaging in a sexual act. He faces 2 counts of soliciting someone to commit prostitution in Palm Beach County and will be arraigned March 27th. We actually have some breaking news coming in from CNN Reports. Paul Manafort, President Trump's former campaign chairman, has been sentenced to 47 months in prison. Manafort was on trial for allegedly defrauding banks and the government and failing to pay taxes on millions of dollars of income. Shippensburg University unveils its new first-generation program in the Office for Students First. The office serves first-generation students from recruitment all the way through graduation. Faculty and staff meet the needs of students who aspire to be the first in their families to obtain a 4-year college degree. With research-based programs and valuable resources, guidance is given to these students through their transition. In honor of Women's History Month, Shippensburg University ROTC welcomed Major Lisa Jaster. Only the 3rd female to graduate from Army Ranger School, Jaster told her story of breaking barriers in a male-dominated field. Shippensburg University's Emergency Alert System, also known as RAVE, is used to quickly alert the campus community in the event of a crisis or emergency. Alerts will be sent to registered phone devices and email addresses and campus workstations. Along with these devices, the university provides these alerts through digital signage, Facebook and Twitter, and through our cable television station. Trials like this one are all you see at Wilson College's Equine Facilitated Therapy program, which allows for students to promote physical and emotional growth for people with disabilities.
When they come in, a lot of students have volunteered at a therapeutic program, or they just like horses and they like people, and they're thinking that this is a way to put them together, perhaps.
Before getting to work with the animals, the students take core courses like anatomy and physiology of the equine to better their knowledge of the horses for their riders.
There was more than just teaching what we call up-down lessons to kids that there could really be an avenue to reach out and help other human beings.
Ann O'Shalley, the director of Wilson's program, says there is way more to riding a horse than one may think.
It was really important that we understood the horse's movement to be able to help that individual and how their disability affected their bodies.
Horses like Kamal here are trained for about over a semester to specialize the needs of each rider.
Maybe going straight isn't it, but if I have a horse that can do what's called a leg yield and move laterally and forward at the same time, someone that has a bilateral asymmetry picks them right up and puts them into a normal position.
Parents of the riders love to watch their children grow each and every week.
When she first started riding, which was, like you said, a long time ago, she wouldn't talk, and when she did, it was above a whisper. And now, sometimes you can't get her to be quiet, and everybody in the barn can hear her.
After graduation, about 70% of the students remain in the equine field, some starting their own programs to keep their passion alive.
When they walk across the stage at graduation, and I can shake their hands and tell them, you're now a colleague. You're not a student anymore, you're a colleague.
These gentle giants feel the emotions of each rider and give back to them during each session.
Can you have a difference in a life? You absolutely can. And you just have to look around the corners that other people don't have the time or the energy to look around. Yeah. And the horse does that. The horse is an incredible mentor. It's an inspiration for these riders. And sometimes it's just something to lean forward and hug and cry. And then you get over it and you go do your thing, and you ride on.
Yeah. Walk on.
Isabella Marcellino, SUTV News.